my guest tonight is a very talented actor, a great friend of mine, who is one of the sweetest, funniest, smartest fellas I know. He and I, along with our good pal Will Arnett, host the Just Hatched podcast called SmartLess, which you can listen to for free on Apple Podcasts. Please welcome America's sweetheart, Jason Bateman.
I'll gladly take that throne from Sandy Duncan. She was always America's sweetheart. I had the good fortune of working with her for years.
And what? Oh, right, of course, The Hogan Family, one of my favorite shows of all time. That's amazing.
Doesn't sound like it.
What was the switch like?
Let me tell you something about Sweetheart, though. Look at you. I mean, you look gorgeous there. This is the guest host version of Sean Hayes. I mean, America, if you could see Sean when he's not guest hosting something, first of all, did they rent you that hair? What time does that hair have to be back?
It's a helmet. It's an actual helmet. It peels off. It's taped. It's actually taped on.
The suit and the set behind you is beautiful.
Incredible. This is my house.
I know. Look at you.
Please promise me and tell me that you have those pants on that I love so much.
You mean my COVID uniform?
Plaid,
Those are my PJs, and
it also
this is
doubles as a picnic table cover.
In a pinch, yeah.
In a pinch.
So if you're snacky, just look for my knees.
So.
Better way to say that. Are
Literally
we still rolling? Can we go back?
Okay, wait. You really are one of the funniest people I've ever known. But now listen, do you remember how we first met?
I'm going to let you tell this story. America, that's the way you avoid hurting somebody's feelings.
Okay, so I think I actually met you through Will Arnett like about 20 years ago when we used to play poker together with like...
Was it Kyle's poker game?
Yeah, Kyle with Jack Black and Kyle Gass and me and you and Will. And how fun was that? Every Tuesday night I brought the pizza. Do you remember that?
Well, as America can relate, usually at a poker night, you're not going to remember everything.
No, not at all.
I mean, I'm so happy I met you that night. What about the friendship that blossomed from there?
I love you so much. Now listen, you've been doing talk shows since your family forced you into the business as soon as you were out of the delivery room. So,
delivery was much more expensive back then.
I'm sure. Yeah, right. So listen, because of those talk shows, you've probably been asked everything in the world. I would like to run down a list of questions that hopefully you've never been asked before, because I know you, but some of the things I don't know about you still. Okay?
Okay.
All right, yes, so in 1994, you co-starred in a movie with Katharine Hepburn. And what was the filthiest thing she ever did or said to you?
There wasn't anything filthy that she said or did, but there was something that was sort of filthy looking that wasn't after you kind of find out about it. She wore Reebok high tops 100% of the time, but when she had to wear a dressy outfit, she would simply pull black socks over the top of these high tops. And so that would seem filthy and gross, kind of, in a weird, if you're a sicko like me. But once she understood her madness, I thought she just had horribly swollen feet.
Sure. Eyes up here, Jason. Eyes up here. Is that what it was?
She was really, I mean, to work with her was something that was pretty remarkable. She did tell me to stop acting during one of the scenes, but she didn't mean as a career. She just meant in that particular scene I was doing too much.
I love it. In true Bateman form, I had a lot more questions, but because that answer was so long, we're going to move on.
Got it.
Now, Jason, hosting a podcast together, SmartLess, are you aware, co-host, that we are number 7 as of today on Apple Podcasts with just one episode?
It's
kind of exciting.
Very, very exciting and humbling. And let's get to number 1, damn it, after this show.
I have no question.
Come on, America.
Yeah. Now tell me what's one of the most fascinating, interesting things about our first episode, which we interviewed Dax Shepard for. Anything kind of interesting happened that you want to recall?
Learning that he graduated summa cum laude, something like that,
that
was
incredible.
a real shocker, and that Will is even a more cold-hearted person than I ever imagined. He just had a new baby boy. I think she was not yet fully done giving birth to the child, or maybe she had just finished. He left the hospital and got to his house to record the very first episode. I don't think they had yet cut the cord. I
No.
think he returned after the episode to cut the cord. I mean, anything
I
for a
don't think
gig, this
I don't think
guy.
it's still cut. I think it's still on there.
Oh gosh. Yeah, no,
Anyway.
he's very committed to the show, more so than his family, and we love him for it.
We do, and I have to cut us off before I get too boring like I am in our podcast. So thank you for being here. I love you very, very much, and I'm so proud that we're working together and involved on a project together. It makes me very, very. I feel very fulfilled.
Love you, Sean Hayes.
I love you too, pal. We'll be right back with our healthcare hero of the week.